Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the final part of week 5, the halfway point. We are officially at the halfway point of the Jalta League, and we are here once again for a lovely Friday evening for some Guilty Gear Strive. My name is Luca, and joining me back, it feels like it's been 10,000 years. It feels like it's been ages. We have Alfie once again back. Hello, Alfie.
Whoop whoop! I'm back. I'm back, everyone. I mean, I'm a PNG for now because my webcam. I'm not actually at home, but making it work. I wanted to be here for this Guilty Gear tournament. It's been too long. I've missed you all so much. But we're watching some Guilty Gear today, Luca. I'm so excited.
Very exciting. I have Guilty Gear is always the hype one. Very excited. Because of obviously Doma. We've managed to find a lot more people
Of course.
now for tonight. We have 9 people for tonight. A decent number. I think the past couple of weeks we've been at that 7-6 mark, and we've not really been able to go past that. But it's very nice. No, we haven't even got past it tonight. I counted the wrong amount of people.
Yeah,
We're
I
at the
think it, I
7
think it's
mark.
7.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know where I
Yeah, but
counted
some new
9, but
faces.
yeah, we do have new
New
faces tonight. Very
faces.
exciting stuff. So, as I said, and I'll hit that halfway point of the summer league. It's been very close so far from all of these players, and I'm very excited to see what happens. Oh, and we're going to see the
Oh, I've taken over the screen.
the bracket has glitched.
We have we have
Yeah.
a new player today under the name of James, which we're playing
Oh,
in the first round.
yep.
When we can see it again, though, I've fully taken over the screen by Pink Kirby. I've got a pretty
Finger.
good profile picture, to
Oh,
be fair.
yeah.
Let's go. Oh, we're back. So we got James versus Doma as the first match, and Doma, as you guys probably seen from the announcement, he's now part of the Jolta League. He's the GOAT. Been here since day one. Been doing work for us, which has been great. And we also have the GOAT Shadows, who's waiting for them in round 2.
Exactly, and just a reminder, guys, you got to remember that these tournaments are now random seeded, so it is the most fairest way of doing it because there's no point of trying to do it how Challenge wants you to do seeding, because Challenge makes it on purpose. Challenge makes it purposefully so that the good players will always get a higher seeding than the lower players, right? And such. And so we decided to randomize it to make it as fair as possible. That's why you may see that John G, who would normally be in seed number 1, isn't in seed number 1, and it is quite messy, but it's just going to be a very good time. But as we're going back to Doma for a second, Doma is on a warpath. I was talking to Doma about Guilty Gear about last week about how they actually took a game off John G and how they were really wanting to make an impact and really take it over Brisa. And they said, I can't get the Brisa before I beat John G first. So that's what they're looking to do tonight, especially with that Slayer. We're looking in the middle match. We got John G once again. Obviously, the one of the 2 demons of Guilty Gear Strive when it comes to the Jolta League. Obviously the other demon being Brisa isn't here today, but John G's still gonna make his mark and get all the points that he can throughout this tournament and such. We also have a new player playing against John G by the name of K Bitty. Very exciting to see new players. We always love seeing new players because we don't know what to expect, and it's going to be a very exciting stuff. And taking a leap out of the Street Fighter page, we've got Tilani making a return for his, I believe, his second Guilty Gear Strive tournament. They played before. They didn't have the best showing. However, they are back now. Obviously, must have improved a little bit because they are wanting to really show what they're made of. And Better Call DP, obviously, knowing that he has to play against Slayer once, he's obviously been preparing for that Slayer. And very excited to see what he's made of. And Shadows getting the number 1 seed allows him to be around ahead, like Alfie said earlier. So a very fun tournament tonight.
Yeah, I mean, I've missed a couple of weeks, and all of a sudden, Shadows is first seed. I definitely thought something was wrong, but yeah, as you said, the random seeding, he has got himself a bye. I mean, be interesting to see if we see Talani Hater in chat today. A common staple for when Talani does play their games.
Yeah,
They always
exactly.
have Talani Hater. No clue who they are, but we'll find out. And Better Call DP, of course, as you mentioned earlier, the Slayer Hater. He literally one time didn't go to tournament because there was Slayer, and he wanted to learn how to beat him. And if him and Doma do find themselves facing against each other, could be a good match for tonight. But yeah, as you say, no Brisa, so just only one demon in this one. It could look winnable for the people who don't usually get to those grounds.
Exactly. And it's definitely going to be interesting to say the least if Doma can take it from Junji. I think based on what we're seeing right now, I think grand finals, if I'm going to take a Nostradamus type guess, based on what I've seen, obviously we haven't seen the 2 new players, so they could be absolutely cracked. and we just don't know about it. But based on what I've seen, I think grand finals is going to be Doma versus Junji. Doma, he's just really wanting to face Junji once again to really take that spot from him. You know, he's always been in that situation where like, if you think about a wedding, you always have Breeze as the bride, Junji's the bridesmaid, and then Doma's kind of like one of the people who's invited to the wedding. And so he's trying to make up the tier
Great
list
analogy. Yeah, okay.
to really
I
get
like it.
the marriage for Guilty Gear to get signed to that point, you know. So
So
it's going to
where are
be
we seeing
very
Doma
nice.
today? Is he going to be a bridesmaid today? You're saying?
He might be a bridesmaid today, or he could be the bride. But someone did say in chat to do not write off this James James. I'm going to call it James because
Yeah.
I don't know how James guy, he's cooking, so it's definitely going to be interesting because he may not even make it to the wedding. He may not make it to the ball, you know.
Yeah,
So it's very
100%. But it would be
exciting
very
stuff.
interesting to see. I mean, especially with Guilty Gear as well. I think a lot of our new players usually just come out of nowhere. Like as we saw, Junji and Brisa, both just random new players, just showed up one week, and we thought, oh, better get Cool DP to win it. And then Junji comes in and destroys them. And then we're like, okay, well, Junji's gonna win it, and Brisa comes in and wins that. It's really flip flop, and it's just so volatile these matches, which makes it so exciting to watch each week because you don't really know
Exactly.
who's gonna come out on top.
Exactly, and based on the people I could see on the screen, from what I know, I can give you some insight into what people might be playing tonight. We definitely could be seeing a Giovanna tonight, a Slayer tonight, a Kai tonight, a Happy Chaos, a very mixed bag of characters, as we are going to be getting into winners round 1, which is
Oh
going to be
yeah.
Doma with the Slayer facing off against James with the, I believe is that Eno.
We haven't seen many Enos in these tournaments actually, have we? I mean, I
Yes.
think Yazan played it slightly.
Yeah, but
Apart
that's
from
not
that,
really
not so much.
playing Eno. That's just
Yeah, just getting
that's
perfected on Eno. That's how that
exactly.
is.
And if you
But
don't know who
watching the
Eno,
full intro.
yeah, I
Sorry,
do
yeah.
like seeing a full intro though. But if you never see Eno, she is an unblockable bully. She has so many moves that basically makes some of her attacks unblockable. It's just not fun.
Yeah.
So it's definitely gonna be interesting to see if Doma can beat that, or will Doma just 80% from the get go, as we get into round number 1.
Yeah,
Ooh.
super exciting stuff here. I mean, as we've seen before, Doma just needs only a couple conversions to really get a lot of damage off. Getting the burst early out for James, very strong. And I think we might change the settings in the lobby though, because we only have 1 heart on each of them.
Oh yes, that is a good point. That's not how we are supposed to do it. So this is kind of like a warm-up round. I don't know if we are gonna just allow this to be the.
Wait, that was cold though. Wait, what?
That was a cold round. It's obviously gonna be a warm-up round, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, James taking Doma's 1 heart away just like that. I mean, very great gameplay. Mixing it with the high lows here, gets him in the block string, and this
Yes.
will end the first game. We will need to change the settings. I think we just give a first round to James, and then what's it?
Yeah.
Doma can
Yeah, we're gonna quickly change that now because yeah, it's a bit. How many celestial ranks are in this tournament? Don't actually know. Couldn't tell you.
Oh,
We
Junji is.
Yes, Junji is, Breezer is. I think Grog Chugger normally. I think Grog Chugger is.
He's
Well,
reached it before, yeah.
yeah. There's a couple. We can't actually see the lobby, to tell you the truth, so we can't tell you how many people, because there is a celestial players have an aura surrounding them. So,
Actual aura.
I believe James is a celestial. So the Eno we're watching right now is
Oh,
a celestial. So
let's go. I mean, this is going to be a good tournament then, the new
Doma
Eno
plays like
player
a
coming out of nowhere.
celestial, even though he's not.
Yeah, the GOAT.
He's like a floor
Okay,
10,
my,
right?
my headset's just told me it needs charging. I don't know where the
Oh,
charging cable is.
oh
Chalk.
no, that's
If I
not
ran a bit
good.
quiet.
Yeah.
Wait. If during this time I might quickly run and get another one, a wired one.
Hmm.
If it's going to take a little bit.
Yeah.
You keep them occupied, Luke. I'll be like 2
Okay,
seconds.
cool. We'll do. Hello, new people. Any new people in chat? It's very nice to meet you guys. I'm obviously Lucas Shiryuki. You can see it by the name in the in below me. I am one half of the commentary team of, well, okay, I guess now 1/4 of the commentary team of the Jalta League. I'm the one that knows stuff about fighting games, can't play fighting games, and the one that people get sick of hearing by the end of the streams. But it's very nice to meet some of you guys. It's very nice to see new people. And it's going to be a really good stream. I actually streamed. If I do seem a little bit more tired than anyone who's obviously watching, if I do seem a little bit more tired than I do not seem normally, it's because I actually streamed on my own stream earlier. Played some TFT, had a fun time. I know Shadows was there. Uh, he got it was interesting. I got very lucky. Let's just say that.
Oh, I'm
Um,
sorry.
oh, and welcome back.
Yeah.
Very nice stuff.
On the new setup today, I've
Yes,
taken over my brother's room during the meantime while I'm back home, so it's a bit scuffed on the setup. But apparently the
exactly.
audio is new crispy, so
Yeah, the
very good.
audio is pretty crispy. It's like
So,
ASMR.
yeah, we'll steal this mic for back home. We'll get Jolly ASMR
I didn't get to
going
do
on the
my
stream.
bit. I thought of this bit for the longest time for when you were back on stream, and I forgot to do it.
Oh
Mm.
man, no, don't spoil it. We'll do it next time.
Yeah, we'll do it next time. And I think we're just maybe getting into the next one. Obviously, that was a bit unfortunate, with obviously the setup being wrong and such. So Dome obviously might be. He'll be fine. It's Doma.
Let's watch it again though. Let's watch
And we're
the
gonna watch the whole
full
thing.
intro. Yeah. I mean, James really showed us what he can do on that straight away. I mean, Doma might be a little bit shook going into this game, thinking it might be an easy one, new player, but
Yes,
the Celestial coming out of nowhere, spooky.
exactly. Especially a character like who's so her combos mix up are disgusting. She has so many good unblockable strings, and it's definitely going to be difficult if Doma can't get in. But we know Doma Slayer is definitely not one to mess with either. I think we definitely could see some crazy Slayer gameplay with all the new tech from Evo. Obviously, finishing recently, we could definitely see some really good Slayer tech.
100%. But we'll see if this is just like last one. I mean, James getting off instantly, getting Doma in the corner, doing almost half his health bar as well, getting that mix up and almost into a wall break, but bursts out of it.
Yeah, and obviously, at least Doma has some experience against Eno, mainly because he used to play Eno. So, he knows what he's in for, and hopefully he can counteract what James is doing right now, as it's in a really good position. We're going to see the aggressive burst come out from James, obviously, and then the Roman cancel puts him in a really small spot for losing this round, actually.
Yeah, and
Lovely
the
grab.
grab is going to close out that round. I mean, James really working around these mix-ups, the high-lows, and that's the thing about Eno as well. She's a very floaty character in the air, as you've seen before. She can kind of just glide up, so
Exactly.
it's way less telegraphed than other players, and using that just to get that grab there as well.
Exactly, and to the person in chat, no major top 8 player has played in the Jolta League just yet. We
Soon.
are a grassroots, we are still getting used to this all. The closest thing we've had to that is the Black French now getting 257th at Evo for Street
Not
Fighter.
bad at all.
Very good. Congratulations to the Black French there. But yeah, we haven't got like Sonic Fox playing in our tournament, so
Soon to be though. But
yeah,
yeah,
soon to
James
be.
taken the first game pretty convincingly, to be honest. Demo is a very strong player. We can't count him out at all. But James just showing how good he is against someone like Doma, who consistently gets those top 3 placings.
Exactly, and I think Doma just gets back in, cooks. I think these games are going to be quite even. I don't see like normally we would talk about what the loser would be able to do to change to get better in the match, but in all honesty, it's just two optimal players playing against each other. So obviously rounds could go either way. I'm expecting that to be the case, and yeah, Rapid is pretty good, but he hasn't. I don't know. I don't think he has. I know Rapid isn't liked in the Smash community. That's all I know about them.
I mean, no one's liked in the Smash community a lot of the
Yeah,
time.
to be fair.
Other fighting games hate Smash community. I don't see it personally, but he gets the charge dust, by the way. Crazy damage.
Charge Dust, he actually knows what to do in the air, which is really nice, and actually continues
Yeah.
the pressure. Red Roman
No,
cancel. Oh
You're
my.
so right in saying that as well. I've seen so many people hit charge dust and hit like one hit because they never get the charge dust actually off. They didn't practice it.
Exactly.
But yeah, showing some good character mastery there. Doma just really trying to find his way back into the game. As we say, Slayer damage, but this reversal just cleaning
Yeah,
it
lovely
up.
wake up super from James, knowing that they have so much armor when they use it, and at that point, Doma wasn't gonna be able to get out of that one and allow James to secure the round. But I think Doma's playing well. I think James is really showing what he's made of. His Eno gameplay is super strong, but we'll have to wait and see if Doma can use them 80% combos to really get things cooking. But right now, it is not looking like it's his time. The double mix-up, though, yellow Roman cancel, though, from James.
Ooh. Yeah,
And
and
another
the
one.
yellow ram gets from Doma himself. Almost like James reminding Doma that he has it, and just using it accordingly. I mean, Doma does have full burst to work with now and a health advantage, so this round is looking really good for him. But he
Exactly.
uses the deflect shield out of nowhere.
And the burst. Not burst, dust, sorry.
Oh.
I've been watching so much Tekken. These games get confusing, bro. And
Yeah.
Doma a mere moments away
But,
from maybe losing the
but he
second game.
can.
Oh,
Oh, he does close it out. I mean, Domi using both parts of his burst for pretty much no reason there as well. Very interesting. Maybe just misclicks, but he does not care. Going into his next round, so much damage, getting in the corner.
yeah, really good start from Doma right there. Again, the max amount of damage that they could possibly get in this situation. Obviously, now James is definitely responding with good pressure from James. But Doma manages to jump over, but doesn't jump over that
He
one, but
does
gets
it
the grab.
again.
Gets him in the corner.
Doma's been using his burst so randomly at the moment. Maybe just misclicks. I really don't know. Great mix-up though from
Yep.
him. And
Good
just
usage of
finding a
damage
way in
step.
now. Yeah, I mean, these block strings from the side of James is just so strong. We saw it before that even though Doma's blocking everything, he's getting carried to the corner each time because they just keep going. And the Roman cancel always continuing them. The missed super though.
That's super. Wait, that's super positive. Like, what was that about?
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
Like
It didn't
normally
look...
when you block a super day, normally they'll put them in a negative state, right? And he just blocked it and carried on going.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I mean, Doma might not have input any buttons, maybe just let it happen. But yeah, very
Exactly.
interesting. But that is 2-0 James so far. I mean, very, very impressive showing from his Eno. And we can see Junji has got the 3-0 on K-Bitty in the meantime. I mean, kind of expected. I mean, I don't know much about K-Bitty, but Junji is the best player in this tournament. So he's on his warpath.
Exactly. But James obviously being another
Yeah.
the super is punishable between the two attacks. Okay, cool. He just
Okay.
didn't punish the super.
I see.
James obviously could be the person who takes it from Junji, and becomes the bride for tonight. But there's a
You're on your
wedding
wedding
analogy.
analogies. Yeah, it's because you got 3 weddings this summer, Luca. That's
I've been
why.
to one of them now.
Well, let's go. One out the
Yeah,
way.
yeah. They walked into the venue with the Imperial March playing from Star Wars,
Right, that's kind of cold.
and then they had
Like
Beauty and the Beast as their wedding song. I was like, yo, this is sick.
that. That's actually pretty chill.
Yeah.
I like that.
But
Oh
here
wait, but
comes James.
yeah, I mean these carries in the corner almost reminiscent of Rashid. Oh wow, that is crazy. So much damage.
Yeah, so much damage, and could send Doma to losers. Not what I was expecting from the get-go,
Yeah.
we were talking about how Doma really wants to beat Junji, but to get the Junji, you still need to beat other Celestial players who are going to come out swinging. Gets a lovely grab though in the corner, puts the corner pressure on, and James just responds beautifully with the low to really get stuff going for them and puts themselves in a really good state. Obviously,
Oh, burst, but not found anything.
and is this going to be the round? And it is!
Yeah.
And James will be taking it 3-0 over Doma in
I mean,
incredible fashion. That was brilliant.
yeah, that was absolutely crazy, especially 3-0 Doma as well. One of the goats, of course. We were expecting. I mean, when we were talking about this whole tournament before we even saw a match, we thought Doma would be at least in grands or second. I mean, he still can make it to grands. Don't get me wrong, but we thought he'd be straight there through winners. But James just really showing us what he is capable of, and I think he's on the warpath to beat Junji. Maybe we'll see.
Definitely could be on that warpath to beat Junji, and they're gonna have to wait a bit until they get there, You still got time, as it seems. They're gonna meet each other in winners finals if they want to play against each other. And
Yep.
to be fair, Junji's next game, if Better Call DP wins, it's not gonna be an easy matchup for him, and it's gonna be interesting. And Dome apparently reported the wrong score, so I'm gonna quickly change that.
Oh, yeah, nice.
It's
They was trying to get us quick 3-0 so we can go to shadows instead.
Yeah.
Mm.
I'm
But
see.
I would not count Dome out whatsoever, though. I mean, he will be in losers round 2, and he only needs to win 3 games to get his way back into grands again. It's so doable, especially for a player like him on the Slayer. And we did see him. It was very close between some rounds as well, but just using the burst quite inefficiently at times. We saw a couple of times where he used the burst and full and just really didn't get much out of it, just kind of mistimed it. And other times where he used, I think it's called the deflect shield. I never know what it's called because I don't even use it. But he used it twice in neutral, just randomly. Don't know what it was about, but very unfortunate there. But yeah.
Yeah, now we just wait for the this last game to finish between Talani and Better Call DP, going a lot longer than I expected. I really
Yeah.
thought, obviously after Talani's last performance, he didn't play the best. It's definitely nothing near a Street Fighter of gameplay, right? Nothing. But both of these players are playing pretty well.
Yeah, I mean,
Um,
for it to be going on this long means probably not a 3-0 unless they had a little bit of delay into getting the match. But maybe tonight has taken a few games off Better Call DP or even taken the set. I mean, Better Call DP is one of the best in this tournament as well. I'd put him.
oh, okay, and Alfie's microphone has disconnected. I am now going to
Oh,
just speak. Oh, there we go. Carry on.
wait, am I chilling?
Yeah, you're chilling.
Okay, cool. Sorry. I was gonna say, it's cool. Better Call DP is like second or third seed before I thought James was here. Um, but now I'm really not too sure. It's gonna be very tight.
And we were saying this throughout this week, when it came to Guike, like, um, are any of these new players going to be able to like take Brisa down eventually when they do make their return? And to be fair, if James can really keep that momentum, we definitely could be seeing them maybe take Brisa when they return. And we get to see how they perform maybe against Chunchi if Shadows obviously doesn't beat them. But if Shadow wins, still can make that run. I'm pretty sure I know what Shadows is playing tonight. I'm very excited to see it. I'm not gonna spoil it now just in
Ooh.
case of people in the chat, but I'm super excited to see what Shadows is playing tonight.
Yeah, that is super exciting. But yeah, no, just waiting for this next matchup. I mean, I don't remember who Tulani actually plays. I mean, Better Call DP is probably on the Happy Chaos as usual. Haven't seen Testament from them in ages. I know Testament did get a few buffs in the most recent patch, but Testament has never really been in the best spot. So I think,
To be fair,
Happy
Brisa
Chaos.
played Testament.
Oh,
Uh,
really?
yeah, Brisa played Testament in grand finals. I think it was last week, and I think
Wow.
it didn't do much. I think they Junji got to the bracket reset.
Yeah.
And then they just brought on Milia, and then Milia
Who
stuff.
who was that person that? Oh, the person that was in the match with Grog Chugger and picked Potemkin. Oh, we're watching Shadows at the moment. Shadows versus James, and we're seeing the Geo come out from Shadows. New character he's been learning, I've heard.
Yes, so obviously I'm also a new Giovanna player. Obviously learning Giovanna right now. She has some crazy stagger pressure. Her gold medal trait is her whiff punishes are incredible. She has so many easy ways to whiff punish easily, but you can't whiff punish if it lands. And James obviously getting a big super into a wall break is gonna do so
Oh
much
my
damage.
gosh. Yeah, just one more hit to close this out for James now.
And
And
he's gonna get the
the
super.
super. I mean, that was so
Nice.
well timed from Shadows there. Really needed that. And getting the anti-air too. This could really be his game now, but the reversal
Oh.
from James. Very well played to close that out. But Shadows, yeah. Probably good fight.
Yeah, that ending of that was really good from Shadows. I really thought it was going to mount that comeback. The minute Giovanna gets going, she's just a monster. And like the thing is, that's the thing that kind of does suck. She's a rush down character, but if you can't rush down, you kind of just
You just
are
get
just
bullied.
sitting there. You're gonna get
Yeah.
bullied. Like her defense isn't the greatest, and that's the issue is that's why the well-timed bursts are gonna have to come in clutch to make them moments last. And
Oh,
we are gonna see the super as James was attempting dust. It's gonna do so much damage, and now this is
yeah.
where a combo could lead into something great for Shadows, but it will be James who
Uh,
will be landing said combo to
yeah.
secure this first game.
I think James got punished only because he did the charge dust instead of the normal dust. He was going for that again. I mean, he's tried that. That's the third time we would have got that off in this tournament so far. Normally players actually go for the charge dust a lot of the time, but it's extremely rewarding. Similar damage to a super a lot of the time too, but it's super punishable and he did get punished by the super. Doesn't matter though. Takes the first game. But yeah, Shadow's Geo looks pretty clean, I can't lie.
Exactly. And now Tilani and Better Call DP are still playing.
Yeah, maybe
Or they
someone can
are
check if they're actually in the game.
yeah. Oh,
Oh, they're a bit late. Okay.
they were late. Okay. We've just been informed that they were a bit late. That's why their game is still happening. But here comes
Ooh,
James once
good.
again, looking like they just want to I mean, if James wins this quite quickly, they're going to be waiting quite a while for that grand finals, which gives them time to just reset and get themselves prepped and ready for that grand finals. But Shadows can still mount that comeback with the amount of Giovanna damage that she can do. I could definitely see Giovanna making a return, but having to use the burst there basically means that Giovanna doesn't really have much defense to work with, and that super is definitely going to hit right there and secures the round. That did so much.
Wow. Yeah, that is so much damage. I mean, I haven't really seen too much Eno gameplay. She's not always the most popular, but when I do, like, it's so oppressive a lot of the time. And the block strings, I've said before, just so oppressive.
Oh, we are seeing some of that with punishes. Using uh let me just 2K and HK to get with the dash, because you can dash cancel with it to lead into quarter circle, the back kick to really get pressure going, and it's very nice stuff from Shadows. And where you're going to see the combo, he has been practicing this really nice
Went to
combo,
the
and
wall
he
break.
actually manages to get it off. Very nice from Shadows.
Yeah,
And how does he
nice
respond? He's
then.
going to air dash. He's going to block all of them, and I think he.
Oh, catch some.
Ooh,
Oh, this is going to get blocked, surely.
yes, and
Yeah,
that can
and
lead into
punished
so
quite hard
much
too.
for James.
Yeah. I mean, James didn't really have any Roman cancel to work with there, as he probably could have taken the round, and he does anyway with that low.
Ooh.
Very well
Yeah, that
played.
low is super difficult to deal with, because it comes out so fast, and like
Yeah.
if you're not prepared for it, it just does so much damage. And but we did get to see some of that whiff punishment from Giovanna from Shadows in that last round. You just bait them in and out, wait for an opportune time to go in and then respond. And
Mm.
it was really nice to see. But James is just on a roll right now. Obviously, first tournament, you always want to make a name for yourself. You always want to start out strong, and they are definitely starting out strong, to say the least.
100%. I mean, I don't think they've even dropped a round yet, to be honest with you. And an amazing round start as well. Into the charge dust. I love to see it. So much damage here. And as I said,
Oh my!
that same damage as a super is insane.
Exactly. And he's still going.
Oh, wait, is this going to be a perfect? No way. Pressure's
Yep.
crazy in the corner, and he does find something into the Roman cancel, and that is a perfect.
Yes, very nice from James. I think that was one of the best dusts we've ever seen in the Jalta League. That dust went on for quite a while, and it just got so much damage from it. What a mix-up, though. Really nice mix-up. Can't really find anything from it, but very nice mix-up from James. But here comes them Eno bombs. They do so much work and just put so much pressure. And the whiff punishment from James was really nice right there. Baited Shadows in that movement. And he's still going. Blue Roman cancel is not going to find anything from that, though.
Yeah, it's really just highlighting now that Giovanna is just not the best defensive character. Just opening up Shadow's defense just like that, and is sealing the set 3-0. Very impressive showing. Has not dropped a single round yet.
He's on that way for that perfect tournament.
We might see it. I mean, obviously he's got Janji to go through. If Janji does make it to winners finals, is expected, but you never know.
Yo, Alfie, could you waffle for a bit?
Yes, I can waffle, of course.
Okay, I need to go toilet really badly.
Nice. Yeah, you do you, man. Chilling.
Cool, thank you.
Okay, cool.
I'll be back in 1 second.
Right, goodbye, Luca. Right, yeah, no, but this has been... Oh, and we see Better Call DP against Janji in the next match. Super exciting. I mean, these are the GOATs, man. Like, these were the people that were taking the tournaments day in, day out from the start. I mean, Better Call DP was basically taking every single one to the start, and now Janji also was taking a bunch in a row until Brees came along. So this used to be our grand finals in round 2. So it'd be very interesting to see who takes it. We see Genji on the Kai and Better Call DP on the Happy Chaos most likely. And then they will face James in the winners finals. But I hope you're all doing well. I don't have chat up, but I hope you're all doing well, guys. It's good to be back.
Whoa,
I'm
here too.
Oh, it's Ratley Jude.
It's me. I'm not Luca, but I'm here. Wait,
like it.
Boom. There you go.
There you are.
I'm here.
Stream takeover.
I'm just ahead for now because I was not ready for this, so I have no top on. So
yeah, I have to crop it out. It's so hot at the moment. I don't blame you.
Yeah, no, it's really. So what is it? It's Junji Better Call DP. Oh, I reckon a Junji win personally.
Yeah, I mean it's looking that way, but I wouldn't say Better Call DP can't take it. I mean he's a very, very strong player, and it's the zoning, and both players can zone so well with their projectiles. It might be a slightly slower paced game than we've seen before, but yeah.
Well, I don't know because Junji's like. The damage Junji can just do in like a few seconds, whereas like I don't know, like Better Call DP could just he could keep distance really well and then make the round last longer. But then if Junji gets in, it's like kind of over. Like it feels like it's over in like 2 seconds. So
yeah, exactly.
It could be quick. Yep. They are in. I guess we're just waiting for Luca to come back. Nice. Oh, let me get rid of me then.
Yeah, I was just gonna wait.
Bye, Jude. Good special guest.
Back to the Shadow Realm.
Hello. Oh my God, what was that transition?
That was such a good transition. He literally morphed into Luca.
I can't believe I forgot to go to the toilet. Sorry about that. Oh yeah, we're back now. Oh, and not a robot subscribed with the Prime. I didn't even see that.
Oh, no, robot.
Holy
Big. I think
cannoli.
that's James. I think it's James.
Yeah, thank you so much. We really do appreciate it. We're only
Massive.
one
Thank you.
away from that goal.
What's our
So
goal?
close. Of the 10 new subs.
Oh, let's go. Wait,
We're only one away.
we're killing it.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys. We do appreciate everyone here, sub or not, follower or not.
Yes,
Everyone that's
exactly.
just checking in to view it. Love you guys, making it possible to be doing
Yeah,
this.
thank you so much, guys. We do appreciate it. Super.
Mm.
But
yeah, no, better call DP and Junji, Luca. What are you thinking?
so you got a Kai versus Happy Chaos matchup this Saturday.
Yes, sir. I'd assume so.
Junji just seems so strong. Like,
yeah,
I think it's just going to be a really difficult match for Better Call DP in general. I think what even sucks more for Better Call DP is if he does lose this match, he's playing against Slayer in the next round.
yeah, his nightmare.
He's playing against Doma in the next round, and I know for a fact that he's not going to be happy about that. But here we go. Winners round 2. Very high match between these two titans of Guilty Gear. And here comes Junji.
Oh, the block of the dust! Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Oh, my. I mean, this is super impressive on the side of Junji so far, and closing that out just like that. And we see, I mean, I think these top players use dust a little bit more than others, just for those mix-up situations.
Exactly, and I think the utilization of the lovely Wild Assault right there, is going to get a lot of pressure, and Heavy Stinger's going to come out, get the low. Yeah, Junji's been helping me out a lot, actually. He's obviously gave me, like, practices that I need to be doing. I've done some of them, I haven't done all of them, I'll be honest.
Nice.
But he's been really helping me out, and one day, I might play in a Guilty Gear tournament, maybe. We never know.
Oh, please do.
With my Dulcim.
We should do a Guilty Gear tournament. Me, you, Ratley.
Yeah. With my Dulcim that Yamazaki knows so well. So
like it. But Beck or DP get back into this now, trying to get the curse off, but just goes straight over his head and gets grabbed. That is so unfortunate.
Yeah, I mean, he dashed in, and by that point, you can't change the trajectory of said curse, so it just allowed Better Call DP to allow Junji to secure that round. And it's looking really good so far for Junji. He's still on his perfect run.
Yep.
We definitely could see a perfect run from them.
But I could see this going to multiple games. This might not be a 3-0, this one. I think Better Call DP did get into that last round a little bit towards the end, but just the mix-up. I mean, the Heavy Stinger, we saw it at least 3 times that last round. It's just so oppressive on block. It allows him to walk up and mix up with grab, a dust, a low, anything. It's just so oppressive.
Exactly, and I think if he can keep this up, this kind of play style, he's looking in a better spot. He can't walk into Stingers. As I said, he walks into 2. But, if he doesn't walk into them Stingers, then really, that's an interesting choice by Better Call DP right there.
Movement, yeah.
And Junji obviously going to knock him, not going to get a hard knockdown because he didn't use that Wild Assault, or he didn't super him, which means not going to be put in an advantageous situation. But
I have a feeling they took out Wild Assault hard knockdowns in the patch notes. I'm pretty sure they did.
Oh, they might have. I haven't seen it though, so I would have been
pretty sure. I need to double check, but yeah, I played this game in ages, but pretty sure that's changed now. But wow, I mean, the Wild Assault to continue Kai's combo is just a bread and butter for Junji. We see it time and time again. As soon as he gets that hit, he gets that Wild Assault in, or he'll get that Roman cancel, get some dust to continue it further and further. Crazy.
Yep. And he's got that water wall, he's gone to the other side of the wall, and he can apply a lot of pressure here, but Better Call DP basically just manages. Yeah. Oh, White Wild Assault and Wild Assault can't do it, and White Wild Assault is not plus anymore.
Oh yeah, White Wild Assault was stupid before.
Yeah.
That's why Gold Lewis was so good.
And yeah, so obviously Wild Assaults are more going to be used to get into that spot where you can really start doing that much damage, apply a lot of pressure. But hey, Junji, he's in a combo right now, and if he didn't have that burst, he could have kept going and lead it to a super and secured that round right there, because he would have been able to get to the wall break, but obviously Junji didn't allow that to occur.
Or burst to work with, but just doesn't find the time to use it, and I mean, Junji taking that second game. Wow, I mean, I think it's so scary having burst when Junji's coming at you like that with such low health, because he knows you're going to burst. He knows you're going to try to. And it's just that thing of should I use it? Should I not? Is he baiting me? Is he not? And then you just don't use it at all because you're thinking too much. It's one of those things, very difficult.
Exactly. You've always got to make sure you are making the correct choice when it comes to how you utilize said like bursts and such, especially when against higher level players, because every moment counts. Like you can't waste your burst in a earlier stage of the game when the combo may be small. You got to utilize it when it's like a massive combo that you know is going to come out. Saying that, Junji uses the burst right away early in the round because he knows he'll be able to get it back by the end of this set.
Yeah, exactly. And that heavy stinger there, just a staple for Genji, as I said before. Really going in and just not letting Better Call D be going. I mean, I was teaching Ratley that move earlier of jumping and just going for that slash to stop the anti-air, and it worked perfect against Better Call DP. Really good, just keeping him out, but also keeping the pressure going at the same time. It's just so difficult to play against.
Exactly, and I think the reason why Junji can afford to use burst so early is because of the fact that his confidence in his character. Like it's because he's confident in that he won't be comboed, but he just did get a little combo right there. Better Call DP managed to do a good amount of damage, and he is applying a lot of pressure right now. Gets the Roman cancel into the low and secures that round.
Very, very nice. Better Call DP. I mean, that block string was incredibly, the pressure's so crazy with those bullets. I think you said before, it's plus 20 something on block per bullet when it's in that focus mode. It's just, you can't do anything. And Genji's really getting caught here, just not really having the patience as he once did. Nice little Roman cancel.
Exactly, and the patience is very important when you're playing, and sometimes high level players could get a bit too overconfident. Okay, so super still do it. Okay. Sometimes high level players may get a bit too overconfident when they're playing, and they'll sometimes just start being a bit more aggressive in some of their choices, which leads into not the correct response. However, that grab leaded Junji into a set point for this winners round 2.
Yeah, but Better Call DP does have burst to work with. Very wise of him not to use it in that last Hail Mary round of just he knew he was going to lose it. Let's just go into the next one with full burst, but already gone and half his health bar with it. And he gets hit by the dust. This might be the end here.
Gonna get a knockdown. But it's just very close, and he's looking for perfect to finish this off. It's going to continue applying the pressure, but commentator's curse. Better Call DP got something going, a little jabs at the bottom. Yellow Roman cancel.
Great yellow Roman cancel to get out the pressure. Can he reverse pressure onto himself? But not really. Very unfortunate for Better Call DP. Junji taking the set 3-0, going on his perfect tournament run as well.
Exactly, and in this next match, we're going to see one of them perfect tournament runs come to an end, as we have got James versus Junji. 2 Celestial players going to be battling against one another, and it's going to be a very exciting match, to say the least. And very unfortunate for Better Call DP, as he will be going to that losers bracket to fight against Doma.
Oh,
yeah.
The Slayer matchup. Very unfortunate for him. I wish we could watch that match, but
yes. And K-Bitty managed to win their game against Tilani 3-1. So
very well played.
Tilani's now out, and K-Bitty will be moving on to face against Shadows, who is eager to get redemption for what happened during that previous set against James.
Yeah, but really good to see his duo really prevail against K-Bitty, but we don't know who K-Bitty actually plays. So it'd be interesting to see if they do make it to the losers round 3. See if we can watch some of their game too. But yeah, no, James versus Junji in the winners finals. This is going to be one to watch. 2 Celestial players, some of our best, and it's always fun to see if the gods can be taken down. As we've said before, Junji is one of them, just taking home these tournaments consistently against Brisa, or Brisa taking them consistently against him. It's just back and forth between those two at the moment. To have one of them taken down is a big thing in this Jalta League.
Exactly, and just a reminder, guys, if you've got some channel points that you guys want to use, we have a prediction been made in our channel, in our chat. So you can vote for who you guys think is going to win this game. Do you think Junji's going to win or James?
No.
And we are in. I believe this is winners finals.
Yeah, winners finals.
Yes, winners finals. Very nice stuff, and a lovely air grab from James to get things going. They're probably entered that zone all ready to go. They've been performing super well, and we've seen James all of tonight. This has been his tournament to really show off what he's been made of. And they are playing super well. Getting very close to getting that round of Junji straight away. But here comes Junji, gonna get the mix up with the dust. It's gonna lead him into a wall break of his own.
Thing about these high level players, when they get these one hit in, they just need one hit and they get so much damage off it, and we see that from both of these players here. Only one interaction needed for each of these players now to take it home, and James does find that.
You never see that, when you think about the Gui gear, you normally think it's just gonna be Brisa who's confidently taking games off Junji. But now, we have a new player a new player looking to be a bride. You know,
Yeah.
he doesn't want to be catching the flowers at the end of the wedding. He wants to be the one putting the ring on and going all the way. You know,
That's crazy. Yeah. It's true though, but like I think the thing is Junji, I think he always loses to these mix-up based characters. You know, we see it on the Milia and now the Eno. It's the only way to take him down consistently, and we see the super hit now. It was a great empty jump into the super.
exactly. And that
it.
super does so much damage.
Yeah.
Basically the same as one Slayer combo, and James is not going to be feeling this one though. It's so much damage. Heavy Stinger's going to come out. Yellow Roman cancel as he goes for a projectile of his own, and I think he's just going to be able to apply so
great
much
mix up.
pressure with that mix up.
Yeah, really, really nice there. I mean, the yellow Roman cancel was so clutch for him there, just to stop pressure in the corner and just convert it into something that he wants more and just get in himself. Really good.
And a really good start from James, you know, ending Junji's perfect streak already. And we weren't expecting that, you know. We really thought from the start, we thought Junji is going to be grand finals. You know, we still got 4 games left to play at max. So, but James really came out swinging this tournament, really playing really well.
Yeah, definitely one of his most dominant showings in the matches actually. Just because I think when he's playing at someone that's this good, it just really shows when he's making a good play because it's much, much harder to find those openings.
Oh, and we talked about this. Me and Jude, since you've been gone, I've been talking about this. That double-edged DP, you know, like he seems to go for it when he's panicking, and it doesn't lead into anything for him. In fact, it just leads into a heartbreak most of the time. But you know, this time he managed to get a bit lucky, managed to just secure that combo back again, and not allow him to be put in a bad position. But the projectiles on both sides are coming out.
Yeah, just trying to skip neutral a little bit here, but finding him in the air and swatting him like a fly out of the sky, taking round number 1.
Yeah, and stopping that super, yo. He went for the super, and he actually cancelled it out. Lovely Wilder Soul is going to do so much damage. Put him in the corner pressure. Heavy Stinger is going to come out. This is going to maybe lead into a wall break, which it does. It's not going to be a hard knockdown, I don't believe. No, it is not. So it's all good for there. He doesn't have an advantageous state, allowing James to get that grab and get stuff going once again on his side to do things.
Really nice flex shot there from James as well, just getting him off of him, but this dust going to close it out, followed by the Roman cancel.
And that first game looked like nothing actually happened, if you really think about it. You know, Junji absolutely just dominated that second game. He's came back, and now James is gonna realize that this is a true version of what you're playing against now. Like, you know, the first game is always where you get used to what your opponent's doing and such, but now this is where you start seeing the true level of their skill and such. And Junji's one of the scariest ones when it comes to that. So it's very
100%
exciting stuff.
I think as well as Junji playing Kai, very, very neutral based character, it pays so much to know what your opponent wants to do and what your opponent's going to do, because he's just really good at punching that neutral. Not really great at anything, but good at everything. That's what Kai's about.
Exactly, and I think Junji really can elevate them subtleties when it comes to Kai. You know, even though you said that he's not great at anything, Junji makes him look like that with the double grabs though. Air grab into normal
really
grab into
nice.
heavy stinger. Very nice right there. Ooh.
But yeah, James trying to get back into this now, just carrying him across the sky and flying his way around these projectiles. Really nice movement, but Junji finding him.
He gets hit by the super.
Yeah, he was trying to traverse his way around it. Maybe a bit too greedy there, though.
Exactly, and now he's in a good spot to actually take the round with that grab.
Yeah,
the confidence in just walking up and grabbing this game is incredible, you know. Like, Gyogi is one of them games where grabbing sometimes is super difficult to do. But both these players make it look so easy from time to time, so it's very nice to see.
Yeah, that's what we see with our top level players. They use grab so much within their mix-ups. It just really does create another layer. Because if your opponent's blocking, there's nothing you can do about a grab apart from tech it. And we rarely see you tech grabs in this game. They are so fast.
And that DP!
Oh, the DP! It's
like,
just every time, man.
What does that DP accomplish there? Like, you can't cancel out because she's in the animation state. You know?
Yeah.
And
He must have inputted it just as the super came out. Like, it's so unfortunate there. But yeah, we've seen it before. Genji does use that DP a lot, and sometimes it works great. Other times it's the reason he loses rounds, games, and sets. But hey.
Yeah, hey, and last week it was tournaments that lost him. Nah, he lost.
Yeah, exactly.
But here comes James. Lovely wall combo.
My, just took him for a ride in the sky.
Exactly.
Oh, what
Oh,
an interaction. Wait,
I really thought the
DP?
super was going to go off, and the DP responded
Yeah.
lovely.
Oh no, okay, I thought he actually got away with it again. No
Nah,
way. No
it's super
chance.
close by both these players. You know, they're just trying to find that last piece of health that they
Yeah,
can
just one
use
more hit.
to just take the game, and they're dashing in between each
Yeah,
other.
these projectiles are finding
Oh,
him with that stinger. Wow. That was a great match.
exactly. And we still. Junji's got that win. You know, there's no perfect run tonight after both these players now losing a game, but that was a really close, very close. And K Bitty beat Shadows 3-0. Looking in the bracket right now. So it looks
Okay.
like we will be seeing K Bitty in our losers semis. It's very
Yes.
exciting stuff as they will be playing against either Doma or Better Call DP, whose match is still going on. An incredible, very exciting stuff.
Yeah, I mean, we didn't really know what KBT was capable of, as they did go against Junji in their first game. We saw him get 3-0'd, but it doesn't really say much when you get 3-0'd by Junji, one of the best. So, yeah, making their losers run. Hopefully, we can see them
Exactly.
in the losers round 3 game.
Yes, and I'm very excited to see what they are capable of going forward as we are just getting into that next game very soon. As you can see, we are just setting up as a stream game. You
Yeah,
know.
let's go. Oh, and pink.
Oh, and Alfie's now pink.
Yeah, no, that was some great games that we've watched so far. I mean, the Eno is just crazy as well. Like the
Exactly.
mix-ups and just taking you to the sky. It's really unique to see as well. I love seeing how all our best players, they don't play the same characters. That's what I love about Guilty Gear. Like most characters are viable, apart from
Yeah.
Zato. But like every
Yeah,
other
so
character,
sad.
pretty viable. There we go. We're back into it. Let's go.
So upsetting, the Zato, the fact that he's so bad now.
Yeah,
Super upsetting,
happens.
but what can you do? But we're going to be getting into this next match. Very important match. If James wins, he will be going. He'll be getting another shot at getting into that grand final state. Whilst Junji only needing one game away from sealing the deal and booking his spot in that grand finals.
Yeah, I mean, I could really see either player taking this. To be honest with you, Luca, it's just so back and forth. You know, I really don't know.
Exactly, but Junji playing really strong, you know, getting a lovely grab early and just getting a lot of damage free. But, you know, it's very even, you know, and that's something we like to see. It's not like it's just a stomp from either of these players. Lovely DP to counter on the burst right there. Into Wild Assault. It's going to do lots of damage. Puts him in the wall. And now, trying to go for the dust. But James responds with a lovely grab. Yes.
Yeah, really nice there. And it might take it home with that Roman cancel just to continue the combo, get that extra little bit of damage you needed to take the round. And Junji is just one round off of finding himself in grand finals. I think James does not want that to happen though at all, as we can see. Taking him to the corner instantly and going under that heavy stinger.
Yeah, that's the thing. You can actually dodge projectiles with that move, which is going to be super useful, especially against Junji, since he likes to use the supers a lot. And he actually is going to confirm the super, and with the wall break, this is going to do so much damage.
100%, and into that hard knockdown, as we said before. Wild Assaults don't no longer get the hard knockdown, but the supers still do, and it's really paying off now for James. What a great round from him, so dominant.
Yeah, super dominant round. He's realised that he just can utilise the move to block to duck under projectile, and be able to do to be able to do so much with the advantageous state of the frames ending of that move, which gives him so much time to really get stuff cooking. But here comes Junji, not happy about that last round whatsoever. Oh my god. And he got sent the other way.
Yeah, that was
confused.
such a weird interaction. Yeah, I was not expecting that whatsoever. Oh, and James finding him in the corner now, getting that wall break. Will he be able to continue this pressure on into the next part of the stage?
Goes for a Wild Assault and fails the Wild Assault. It is so close, both players inches away from securing their slot.
Junji might have
taking
it
another
here.
round.
Oh,
and
just
Junji...
a slither about the... Oh, it's a chip.
Yes, but the chip damage on the heavy stinger is going to allow Junji to secure that slot and go to winners. Grand final winner side, yeah.
Yeah, very impressive showing from Junji there. But James has shown that, you know, Junji can be taken down. And the rounds that he has is just so dominant, almost reminiscent of Brissa in a way of how he does the mix-ups, the grabs, the highs, the lows, everything. But yeah, he is not out. He is now in losers finals, where he waits for the winner of this next game we're watching, which will be K-Bitty versus either Beckle DP or Doma.
Yeah, it's very exciting stuff, and it's very nice to see these new players. You know, both new players are putting on a performance, and it is Doma.
Oh,
Unfortunately, Better Call DP, that Slayer, you know,
yeah.
super difficult to deal with. Definitely, probably not going to be happy about the Slayer, and looks like we are going to be seeing the Slayer moving on. And I said Doma could definitely make a run back. You know, after that first game, it's very unfortunate. And I said Doma is a very strong player. So it could be a rematch between James and Doma again in losers finals, or KBT could run the gauntlet to get to that grand finals with their rematch against John-G. But we'll have to wait and see, as we are going to be getting into this next game. And for anyone who's new here and you are not so apart yet, put exclamation mark Discord in the chat. Our Discord will pop up so you guys can join. We are a growing community every day. We have people playing loads of different fighting games. Lovely community to speak to, and it's just a very nice time for everybody to really take part and very much enjoy everything we're doing. We're currently halfway through our summer league, and it's been going super well. Every tournament's very close, and it's very exciting stuff. And all of our social media is at the bottom, so you can see all of our lovely clips and such, and all of our social media. And yeah.
Yeah, super, super cool. I mean, what I've really enjoyed recently, obviously I've been on holiday, I haven't been able to be casting, but I looked in the Discord while I was away, and it was so nice to see that there were Street Fighter games, Tekken games, and Guilty Gear games all going on at the same times in different channels. Like, people were just using our server to play games with each other, which is just lovely to see. It's a community more. It's now a community more than just a fighting game tournament.
Exactly, and we've come a long way, you know, and we're still growing. We're not stopping here, you know, and it's very exciting to see where we can go from here. But we've still got loads more left, as we still have got a loser semis to get into momentarily, as we are just going to wait for D2. We don't know what KBT is playing. We have no clue.
What's your guess? You got a guess.
What characters have we not seen much of?
I'm gonna guess the May. I'm guessing a May.
I'm
Bradley,
gonna.
you can also guess. Yeah. You can tell me though.
I'm gonna guess. I don't even know the characters in this game. This is awful. I'm gonna guess a Angie, because we've never seen an Angie. It's always been nice to see an Angie.
I'm new to the game, so I don't know names. But you know the blood with the paper bag on their head.
Oh, Faust.
Yeah. I want to see
right,
that.
I'm guessing Faust. I like it. Yeah, we haven't actually seen a Faust in these tournaments, have we?
No, and if Faust is such a cool character,
In
you know, a load infection,
brilliant
song.
man.
Yeah. I can imagine floor 4 is just Faust.
Faust players everywhere.
100% Faust players. It's awful.
It's so unfortunate.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna just be loading in this game momentarily.
Yeah, just waiting for him to get in. I mean, Doma's going to be on his Slayer, I assume.
Well, he has Eno in his kit as well.
Yeah, maybe we'll see the Eno mirror in losers finals.
No, I'm not expecting.
That'll be rogue.
I'm not expecting that from him. You know, I think it's just safe to think that he's just gonna play the Slayer. You know, he really wants to play against John-G, because he really wants to get a run back against John-G, and he's got a long road ahead of him if he wants to get there, as he's still got two really strong players who he still has to beat to get there. But have to wait and see.
Yeah, have to wait and see. I mean, the Slayer as the character as well, he needs way less interactions than other characters to win rounds. And I think that is so important against when you're playing people like JMs, where they're just so good at mixing you up and stuff. As long as you just get a couple good interactions, you can take rounds. So this might be very good for him, I think, this character pick.
Have you played any Guilty Gear recently, or?
No, I've been away from it for like 2 weeks. I've missed it so much. I mean, I'm gonna get back and I'm gonna go instantly down to like floor.
And we were all wrong because there's a Baiken on the screen.
Oh, Baiken! I was not expecting that at all.
It's very nicely Baiken, you know, tatami mat. Very strong move.
Yeah.
And it's definitely gonna be. And we've already seen tatami mat come out straight away and is doing so much. You know, Baiken being able to chain herself to her opponent to basically kind of stop their movement. It's gonna be nice to see. And already,
ooh, cold.
Bitty came out swinging with a brilliant first round.
I'd like to think they also have Bridget in their kit, maybe, because their name is Brisket on Guilty Gear, which is another name for Bridget. So I hope they change to Bridget. I want to see some Bridget gameplay. But this
You are the
Biken is so
Bridget
clean
player.
so far. Yeah.
Yeah, the
I
Biken
think this guy's better
do
than
be
me, though.
looking clean, though. Does
Honestly.
anyone know if K Bitty's Celestial or 410? They're playing like it, but like.
Yeah, we'll wait till we load in. Next time when we load in, just
Yeah, we'll be able
put
to
us on the
see.
transition thing so we can see. But damn, very dominant first game.
Not a Celestial though, so it must be like floor
Mm.
10.
Yeah, I'd assume so. Very, very well played. I mean,
That
that
was
Biken just so clean. That was so fast.
yeah. That was
wasn't even
so
talking about the match.
we didn't even get the commentate. Like
Yeah.
that was crazy. Like the Biken gameplay was disgustingly strong, and you know, could cause a big issue for Doma to get that rematch against Junji.
Oh,
And
and they are Celestial, or they have been Celestial.
speaking of a
Yeah.
mix-up, we're going to see Doma bring out the Eno.
Let's go. I mean, we weren't expecting it, but hey, it's here now. I mean, KP, yeah, the third Celestial in this tournament. I mean, Doma was really scheduled to be in
Ooh, what
Grand
grab.
Finals or top 3, but they're going to make it difficult for him here.
And Breesa's probably watching this thinking, oh no, I'm going to have to come back to all
Yeah,
of these
to this.
Celestial players. Oh, and he's got the
Exactly.
rope and the tatami mat, and you just cannot get away from
What
Biken, and
do
then
you do?
the rope is attached. You are locked, and your movement
Actually
is
locked
messed
in.
up. Yes, exactly.
Yeah, and what a round start as well. Got him in the corner, and this might lead to a wall break here as well. Not found just yet, but the Roman Cancel keeping it going. And these hits are crazy, getting into the grab. Almost a perfect on the side of KB
Oh
here.
my
Just one
God.
more interaction. He finds it.
Holy. And
Wow.
what a brilliant performance from K Bitty already, 2-0 could be the fastest game in Joel League history.
Actually,
Because
yeah.
we literally haven't got to commentate the game. Like, I
Yeah,
think
literally.
it's been like 2 minutes, by the way.
Not even that. It
Not
feels
even 2 minutes.
so fast.
And it's definitely going to be interesting, to say the least. And K Bitty absolutely dominating this game. And, they're only, level 690, as I can read? So they're
Yeah,
not
I like how we
even.
say only, but yeah, it
Well,
is lower than a lot of our top players,
yeah,
isn't it?
exactly. That's what I'm trying to say. And the Slayer is just going to come back out.
Yeah. Not finding really too much, but what can you find against KBT's bike? And it is looking very, very good so far.
Exactly. And it'll be interesting to see if they do play again, how they'll play against a person like Brisa, with their movement. Because it's great, when you can attach to your opponent. But if your opponent's moving so fast to the point where you can't see them, how do you attach to them,
Yeah, 100%. He's found that attachment
Oh my
once
God.
again.
How long does it
Oh,
last?
Too long. And that's what Doma's thinking right now. It's been going
That
on
was
for
like
too
a
long.
minute. Like
And
30
this will
seconds of
close out
them
the
being
round.
attached.
Wow.
That was crazy.
Yeah, and especially when he's got him attached and he goes for that overhead cross up, it just hits on it looks like it hits on both sides. It's so crazy.
Exactly.
So hard to
And,
block.
Doma definitely probably may not have been expecting this absolute dominant performance from K Bitty, but we don't know what to expect. They could definitely start that comeback. We've seen Doma do this before, one subtle mistake and Doma comes back super strong. And the fact that grab actually sets up the chain is crazy, by the way.
Yeah.
But here
He's-
comes some Slayer damage.
Yeah, Slayer damage for sure, but KB does have burst to work with. Might be interesting to see if they just wait for next round to use it, if Doma does find this hit here.
Tatami
just to save
Mato.
it. Doma almost has
Tatami
his
Mat
burst of his
again.
own. Great blue burst, just to stop that neutral. And Doma does use his burst here, and just not really found too much off of that.
And
KB.
Bitty will be moving on after probably the fastest Shovel League game that I've ever commentated.
Yeah.
Or tried to commentate. That was absolutely incredible from K Bitty. And I think what's crazy is the fact that Tilani took a game of them. I think that's something you got to talk about for a second, is the fact that Tilani got a game of them.
I mean, Tilani definitely not one to count out. They also got a game against Better Call DP. They've had a really rough bracket, to be honest. Like, this random seeding has really not been their friend, but they've taken games off both people they've played. So very, very well played, Tilani. And Tilani here, I can't really say much after that.
Exactly. And I don't think Tilani Hater is here tonight, but
yeah, awfully quiet.
But very unfortunate, Doma can't get that rerun against Junji. That's what they were wanting this whole time. and it's very unfortunate from Doma, but Doma, you might have a chance next time to become the bride, but tonight you're unfortunately just sitting on table number 7, as we have our top 3 people ready to go
Celestial.
for tonight's tournament. All Celestial.
Yeah.
Junji obviously looking to re-become the bride, and 2 new people entering the wedding, objecting to the proposal, and we're going to have to see if they will steal Guilty Gear away from Junji.
Yeah, I mean, we do have K-Bitty versus JM's next. Versus the Baiken, a matchup we haven't seen in the Jolta League yet, actually. We haven't actually seen pretty much any Baikens, or, apart from Yazan, who's played both. And got perfect hits on both.
Both, yeah.
Very unfortunate.
Yeah, so this is definitely going to be a very good match. Whoever wins this is going to be moving on to that grand finals loser side. But one thing you got to really talk about is the fact that Junji's in winners.
It's a big
obviously
thing.
He's super good, but after seeing some of these players play, the fact that he beat K-Bitty, 3-0 earlier, and he beat James 3-1. Both these players are really good players, and the fact that he's beaten them and quite well, that really shows how good he is at this game.
I mean, I think that's the thing. I think when we think of Junji, we don't think of any crazy flashy plays a lot of the time. We think about consistency. We think of playing Guilty Gear how it should be played, playing it right, getting optimal combos, and that's what wins your games a lot of the time. All these mix-ups, they don't always go your way. But Junji just playing that consistent game and finding himself in the winner side of grand finals. But who will meet him there? K-Bitty or James?
Yes, I mean, we're going to be seeing that full intro. No, we're not.
Never mind. Commentator curse on the intro.
I wanted to watch the intro. But we're going to be going to that losers finals, and we're going to see who's going to take it over these 2 players. Both of them are exceptional players. The end of that tatami match has hit them.
Yeah, I was going to say I would not be happy if I was James there getting hit by that.
Exactly. It's going to get the super off, though. And a very big difference already you can see here is K-Bitty has not been able to attach the grappling hook to James, which means they haven't been able to get real stuff going right now, but they are playing still super well.
100%. We saw that grappling hook be so oppressive in their last match, so not finding it is a big thing.
Exactly, but James is still wanting that rematch against Junji, in a lovely round, utilizing the highs and lows of the projectile, moving in such awkward patterns, allowing him to go for that sweep at the very end with the special. But it's very nice stuff from James, and let's see how K-Bitty decides to respond. It's going to get the grab that allows him to get the grappling hook set up, but James just does not care about what's attached to them because they're going to get going anyway.
Almost using the grappling hook to their advantage there, just keeping K-Bitty on them during their own combo and taking them into the corner now, but just great grab, reversing the pressure there. And we talk about reversing, we see the reversal come out from James. Oh wow, this is such a flip-flop game.
Exactly, but both players are playing super well. They're just constantly countering with one another. But currently, James is the one that could secure that the rounds as he has taken that first game. Wasn't we can't really call that game dominating because it definitely felt like K-Bitty definitely had lots of moments during that round, and I think this is definitely looking like it could be a very close and long game. This could be that game 5 we were looking for, I think the aggression that Baiken can apply and the way that they play Baiken we could really see something go down.
Yeah, I believe so as well. I think this is definitely the closest match players we have seen so far within these streamed games, and it really could be anyone's. I mean, great stop at the pressure there from K-Bitty.
And the usage of the moves that do the specials. That's such long range to not let K-Bitty even get close from James. There was really nice. But the Roman cancel.
Taking him through the sky. Oh, he keeps going. Wait, he keeps going.
What was that combo? That was incredible.
Oh my.
That was nuts by K-Bitty.
Yeah, that was so clean. And then the reversal just slightly out of range. Just perfectly punished by KP, just finishing off the round in style.
What a cool character Baiken is.
Yeah. Don't see him enough.
Yeah, don't see him enough. Obviously, our first ever tournament winner was a used to be Baiken player, now an LFL player being Crimson Kai,
Yeah.
back in the good old days. But K-Bitty is here to play, and they are playing exceptionally well. and just looking to regain that spot. It's going to go for the,
Going for the shot. I respect
go
it.
for the firework cannon. Not going to find anything from it, but they're looking like they're going to be able to secure the second game tie up 1-1. And that combo there was absolutely incredible by
Yeah.
K-Bitty, you know. The Roman cancel, and they just kept going and going and going. And, you know, if they can keep that up, we might be able to see them in grand finals. But, you know, James definitely probably might have been a shocker. You know, probably wasn't expecting that. But we'll have to wait and see.
I think a big thing in this match as well, because they're so evenly matched, is just how both players deal with winning and losing and how they deal with momentum. I think it's such a big thing in fighting games of when you get a game under your belt and you get a second one, all of a sudden, you know you can win. Sometimes that pressure's too much, or sometimes you like feed off of it and do better. It's really player dependent, and it'd be very interesting to see how these players react to that in this set.
Exactly, as we go into the next game, and you know, in this situation, it feels like whoever gets like going is just the one that goes for the whole rat game. Like, and we are going to see the super. I love this super. So
yeah,
cool.
It's nice. I don't like when I get hit by it, but I like watching it.
Straight in the wall. And I think this is such a momentum-based game where it really just does feel like whoever gets going first is the one that's going to take it. And, you know, that downward sword slash is incredible. It's almost like they're pogo hopping on the opponent's head, you know?
Yeah.
And just, it's like Bison Stomp, and it's incredible.
Yeah, really, really nice. Oh, great grab just to stop James' pressure. And another one.
Allowing him to
see the
set
third? Not quite.
up the rope. And that it was like you were talking about earlier, Alfie, that big sword, that circular sword swipe just puts them in such a good
crazy,
position.
Yeah. Burst to work with here. James only has that now, and I know that KB is looking for it. Nothing found.
And goes for the firework cannon.
Like it.
Pulls
First time I've seen
out.
that connect.
Pulls up the blicky and absolutely destroys.
He's like, screw this, I'm not playing neutral anymore, I'm just going to shoot you from across the stage.
That was such an Indiana Jones moment, you know, where like, he like the guy's doing all the sword tricks and then he just pulls out the gun.
He just shoots him. Yeah.
And shoots him. That's literally what happened.
Fun fact, this is the second time you've made that reference actually in the Jalta League.
Yes, well, if it keeps happening, I'm going to make the reference, you know?
No, I like it.
And, fun fact about that actual scene, Harrison Ford was actually ill. That's why they didn't do a full fight for that. They just did it, so he just shot him.
Good job.
So very interesting stuff.
Oh, he's got the rope attached now. Oh, but the burst just kind of making it go away.
Yeah, unattaching the rope, you know, we're not on rock climbing anymore, you know. And here comes K-Bitty, and I don't think this is going to connect, but you all got to remember with that super, you have to block all three, because if you don't block, then, you know, you're obviously going to get responded with. But this corner pressure K-Bitty is applying is really nice, but, you know, James managed to get out of it really well. That Tatami, man, came out of nowhere.
Let's think about Vikings. The match just kind of another whiff super. It's unfortunate.
Very unfortunate. And both of them actually whiffed the crowd.
Yeah. Oh, does this get... No way. Oh, he does find it. James was... Oh, he was inputting something.
He was going for a low. I think he was going for that uppercut super again, the big sword up the ground. So that one...
That's... Yeah. I mean, that super was such a risk being on that low health, but it really paid off for him. He's going to ride this momentum into the next round, just trying to close it out here. And find
exactly. But here comes James. Lovely corner pressure. Going to find something. Yellow Roman cancel. Going to see the super into the wall break. Lovely.
Hard knockdown as well. Going to continue this pressure straight away, finding the hit. And the burst being used. Wow.
Nice. And with that low, James could bring this back, you know, to that game 5. We might get that game 5. This one's gone on a lot longer than the last one, and we'd like to see it.
I really don't know if KB should use that burst last round. Maybe he should have just taken the round and come into this round with a fresh set of burst. But might be regretting it now, getting that wall break.
We've just been all over this map. Like, we've just been traveling so much.
Yeah, literally. We've gone through the wall about like 10 times, it feels.
Exactly. At least it isn't that observatory map where it's the massive, like, ceiling cracking sound.
Oh, yeah.
And it's so loud. We are going to see the super. He is actually going to block the first... KBD is going to block the first part of that move. And, oh my god, that downward slash.
I didn't know Eno even was on the stage.
Yeah, definitely was a good prediction from K-Bitty right there. I literally did not expect that to hit, and it does. And K-Bitty will be moving on to face rematch against Junji in Grand Finals.
Very, very well played from K-Bitty there. I mean, it was looking quite scary at the start, you know, James getting some games, but K-Bitty just, yeah, found their footing and just went for it. I mean, that rope was so oppressive. Every time they get a grab, they get the rope set up, and then it's so hard to defend that.
Exactly, and it's super exciting to see all these new players really come in and show what they're made of. You know, Brees is not here, but they're definitely going to have to see that they've got some competition for when they return. And,
Yeah.
you know, these players are super exceptional. But now, the grand finals, new versus
run back.
old, John G versus K Bitty. We're going
Yeah.
to get to see if the new school can take down the originals, or will it always be
Exactly.
that the originals are always on top? But very exciting stuff. And if you guys have never been before, obviously how this works for grand finals, it is a double bracket reset, which means K Bitty has to win 2 best of 5s from Junji to take it home, whilst Junji only has to win 1. So it's definitely going to be a very uphill battle for K Bitty. But from that biting gameplay we have got to see, I'm very excited to see how this grand final goes. And now we got the prediction started right now. We want you guys to vote for this last one. Make it clear who you guys want to win for this grand finals and for the last tournament of the halfway mark of the Summer League, as we are getting into grand finals. KBT versus Junji.
This could be a really good match. I mean, it's the run back of the first round that we didn't get to see. Junji did take that 3-0 previously, but K-Bitty, I think they can at least take a few games, if not the whole match, and get that bracket reset potentially.
Exactly. I think one reason why I think these projectiles are so difficult for Biking to deal with from time to time. You know, it definitely seems like the usage and the baiting is just super nice with Junji. It just makes it look so solid. Oh, but you can't be doing that though. Probably was looking at a ghost. Call Casper the friendly ghost once again, man. But that one-up grab is insane, by the way.
Who does that? Junji does that.
And that's the thing, he's so unorthodox in how he plays that you never know what to expect when it comes to playing against Junji. Oh, but that DP, the double-edged sword, but manages to get out quite unscathed. Tommy Mac blocking the projectile right there. It was incredible.
Really good. Yeah, Viking getting that little danger warning at the top left, just saying, hey, you need to go in or you're going to lose your burst.
Yes. And right now it looks like Kibiti can't go in with the map pressure.
Backdash was clean though. Yeah, I really like that backdash to get off that block string pressure and just kind of reversing it for their own. Now getting that counter hit in the corner, this is going to do some big damage and probably a wall break as well. Not found.
Yes, lost but not found.
There we go.
And matches secured around, tie up, and to be fair, this could be a really good grand finals, you know?
Yeah, I believe so. I mean, getting that heavy stinger there with the rope attached, both players getting what they want, but just not finding anything from it. Great blocking.
Yes, and the defense from K-Bitty there was absolutely incredible, you know? Seeing some AJ type defense right there and Guige, you know? Just exceptionally well, and it's just very nice to see from K-Bitty, to say the least.
Yeah, super clean here. But Janji finding his way in right now. The blue Wilders, Roman Castle, sorry, to get him the grab out the sky. Got him stuck in the corner, and a second grab almost takes it. Gets it.
And it does.
Slash, yeah.
And K-Bitty will be the first person on the board in this grand finals. And already off the better start, already securing that first round against Junji. They're already doing a lot better against Junji than they did before. So it's definitely a very exciting game, to say the least.
Yeah, I mean, we say this time and time again, but it's very important to talk about the momentum that you get from going from loser's side. You've been playing all these games. I don't know if Janji has been playing in the meantime, been in practice, but he has been in grand finals for quite a while now. Might just need a few games to warm up and take these games back.
Exactly, and he's obviously seems like he's definitely getting warmed up as he's starting out super strong. But you got to remember, that's kind of how last game started. Junji started out really strong, and then he DPs, and then it all goes down to hell. Like,
yeah,
it's like these DPs are just not what Junji's needing right now, and he's managed to get out and put himself in a really good situation. We're going to see the super stinger come out, but he's in a really good position to get it around. But the DPs is like not what he's needing. But simple 2 kicks to the legs is going to be able to secure that round.
Yeah, all you need. And just, one more round to even it out on the scoreboard. But KB does not want that whatsoever. Just take him to the corner, getting that rope applied from that throw. And oh my gosh, what a combo into the wall break. He's got burst to work with. He's got tension to work with. He's going to use both right there.
Exactly, and K-Bitty's playing so well this game, and he's going to confirm it to that super, and it's going to kill, and very nice from K-Bitty. They managed to secure that round going into this last round and maybe take it 2-0 up on Junji and get to that grand finals reset.
Yeah, we've seen this time and time again, though, in Guilty Gear. It's the game of bracket resets. It just happens so often within these tournaments. But wow, Junji, half the health bar gone in one combo. I think that was meterless combo as well. Crazy.
Nice usage of Tatami Mat right there, to block the projectile right there. But Junji just keeps on applying the pressure. Them Roman cancels are insane, by the way.
Yeah.
Not finding anything from them, but you know what? I respect it.
Yeah, honestly, he looked like a new player there, just like spamming moves at him. But there was method to it.
Oh, and the shimmy from K-Bitty and Junji whiffing the grab, but the DP comes out again.
Yeah, it's such a powerful tool, but just has to be used in the right moments, and a great grab to close out that round.
Yeah, that was really good positioning from Junji. Walked under the aerial attack right there from K-Bitty, and as they were coming down, managed to secure the grab, and now have tied it up 1-1. And this is definitely going to be a match, to say the least. It's going to get down to the wire, and it's definitely going to be interesting to see how the game goes. Yes, under the sacred briars, walking under the move just to secure the round was incredible.
Yeah, really, really nice. And we're getting straight into game number 3. We might have a bracket reset on our hands here, Luca. Kibit is not giving up.
But Junji isn't either, Junji obviously knows how many points they can get if they win this. They're already going to get loads of points as it is, but they want to get this max amount of points to put themselves in the best position for the grand finals of the Jalta League, Summer League, and Junji's playing super well right now. Them shimmies!
Spacing, yeah. So clean, and we're going to lead into a wall break here, and the round, as a result, very, very nice play. Very well played. I mean, as you say, the shimmies were just so vital in him finding that.
And you can definitely tell when a player's evolved. When you watch an anime, like a sports anime, and the player doesn't try as hard in the beginning, and then they just absolutely start smoking, out of the, actually destroying. That's like Junji, in this situation.
Yeah, exactly.
You play against them for the first time, you think, oh yeah, they're not doing much, and then they absolutely start playing out of their mind as he hits.
Oh, he missed the dust, no.
I was just about to compliment Junji on how he hits K-Bitty with the end of that projectile, managed to get a mix-up and completely whiffs the mix-up. And this is going to connect.
Oh my gosh, wait, the Roman cancel. What?
Who needs super when you can bait it into a combo to secure the round? That was awesome. That was some grog chugger stuff right there.
Oh, that was so cool.
That was such a nasty pickup from K-Bitty right there. That was incredible. And, if they could keep stuff like that, they're going to put themselves in a really good position. But here comes Junji. Just absolute aggression. Looking for that second game to put themselves in a really good position. Wow. And they're going to get it.
That's crazy.
Crazy.
Yeah, I mean, really good defense from K-Bitty at the end there. Even getting the yellow Roman cancel off. But just despite that, Junji still finds a way in. No matter how much you defend against this guy, he's still going to pull out those Roman cancels, those heavy stingers, and you just got to keep defending. You literally have to pay to just block in this game. You paid 30 quid, now you just got to watch Junji use his pressure.
Exactly, and to be fair, K-Bitty looked really good in that game as well, but Junji played so nice, know. And everyone's taking notes on this game right now. They want to know how to get better, and you got to rewatch these games to find out why they do stuff in a certain ways. But Junji, only one game away from ending the tournament. Yeah,
it is that close right now. It was looking pretty good for K-Bitty at the start, but Junji's just found that momentum once again. And we said before, momentum is so strong in these final matches where it really does matter. The yellow ribbon cancel to get them out of that pressure, into the grab, into the rope. We'll see what happens now.
Yep, Tatami Mat. Oh my god, they're just dead.
There we go.
They're not dead. What? Grab.
The air grab.
Heavy stinger. And it hits.
Oh, he gets caught.
He hits. Red Roman cancel. Formless defense is going to wear off. Gonna go for blue.
Oh, the whip DP.
To get whiffed. He's on a pixel of health.
Yeah, I don't see his health bar.
And it gets the round anyway.
Where is his health bar?
Poor Arc Systems, because there's a bug in the system. He had no health, and he secured the round.
Okay, but he's really going to be kicking himself at that one. Only just a slither of health to close that out, and Junji's really riding his momentum here. Great blocking, though, from KBT, just not letting him finish it.
That DP. And it could just be it. With the wall break, it's going to put themselves in a good position. And that's going to do it.
Yep.
Oh. And ladies and gentlemen, the midway point, week 5, Guilty Gear Strive champion will be, once again, one of the demon gods of Guilty Gear, Junji.
I mean, very well played.
Junji, you know, he played absolutely brilliant, you know. I mean, we've got to see some things that we haven't even seen yet from Junji, like the usage of hitting the ending of stingers, you know, applying that pressure by when stinger happens, they backdashed into stinger, and that allowed them to set up into so much cool combos and such. And that was incredible from Junji. And Junji definitely going to be feeling really good about that stuff. Going to get them 6 points. Actually, I've been going over Brisa in the Summer League bracket entirely. Incredible.
Yeah, extremely well played. As you say, the new tech from Junji really showed today, as you said, with those heavy stingers, the pressure, absolutely crazy. KBT coming in as a new player, super strong, making it to grand finals, and some amazing clips from them too. Definitely, as soon as I get back to the house, we'll be editing those together straight on Twitter.
And when do you get back?
Of course. Sunday. I'll be back on Sunday.
Okay, cool.
And then we can get some stuff edited for you guys. But what a tournament it's been, Luca. I really enjoyed being back. Amazing grand finals, some amazing highlights, and some amazing company.
Nice. Oh, thanks. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
And, you know, we're going to talk about KBT's one for just a second, you know. Went from losers round 1 to grand finals, you know.
Yep.
That was just an incredible performance from KBT. And, you know, it's very unfortunate they couldn't get the win. However, they have just done such an immaculate run, and they should be definitely proud of themselves for that one. But stay tuned, guys, as we've got so much more to come. You know, if Brisa returns, you think Junji's good, just wait until you see Brisa.
Just wait.
If you haven't seen Brisa yet. If you guys are new here and you aren't a part of our Discord, exclamation mark Discord in the chat. You could go find all of our Discord. We play loads of different fighting games. Everyone is talking. Everyone's having a great time trying to improve everybody's skill. If you are new looking into fighting games, do not be scared about joining our Discord. Our Discord is open to everybody. We have players from all ranging skill levels, and everybody just wants to help everybody improve. And it's so nice to see. All of our social media will be in the bottom for all of our clips. And our VODs will be posted up on YouTube, and the highlights of the VOD will be on for Twitch. So very nice stuff, And we're now at the halfway point of the Summer League, and it's now got 5 more weeks, I believe, left. Yes.
Well, 4 more weeks of these, and then the final weeks are the playoffs, where the points matter. You need to be in the top 8 placings of points to qualify, and those are also work for your seeding. So if you are number 1 of the points, you are number 1 seed. So you have a much nicer bracket than everyone else, and it does matter.
Yeah, exactly. So every match is important. Every player, every game you win is going to be super important. And all of that being said, we are going to be coming to the end of today's review. Thank you guys so much for watching once again. It's very nice to have Alfie back. You know, I've missed commentating with him. I've loved commentating with Jude and Doma from his during his absence. And now we've got 4 commentators for the Jalta League. So you definitely may see some mix and mashes going on for who's commentating what. And it's very exciting to see. But with all that being said, my name is Luca.
And I'm Alfie.
And we will catch you guys for week 6 of the Jalta League Summer League. Jalta.
See ya.
Bye.